from a dealer standpoint that gives you another avenue to get on that farm, talk about something, be that resource, add that value of your knowledge and your ability to help them improve their operation. They want to come to you because you're a trusted resource to them.
So I guess 2013, 14 time frame, we put together what we call a financial sheet. We send it out on a monthly basis. Early on, we didn't get it out as timely or on a regular basis as we should have, but we've put together a list of metrics that we feel is fair. Anything from part sales to service sales. We do some whole goods incentives. You got all that on the profit side. I mean, even the service call fees that the flat fee that we put on a service ticket, I mean, it goes on the profit side, because on the expense side, we have all the expenses for that said precision ag specialist out of that store. Salaries, training, trucks, some of our vehicles are lease fees, oil changes. I mean, we pretty much got it all on there, and at the end of the day, you get a gross contribution margin. That puts a number on what a precision ag specialist is worth. And I don't want to say everybody's a number, but we make numbers. Our company's here to sell equipment, so we're measured by numbers and profitability and everything else. So it's a pretty fair way of looking at a precision ag specialist. And you can go through the history of some of the specialists we've had and some of them we haven't. That we've had some that excelled and looked really good on paper, and they were really good specialists. And we had some that's like, what are you doing day to day? And then on paper, you're seeing somebody that's barely breaking even, so it's really got you wondering to what they're doing. It gave ease of mind to, not only myself, but, our regional managers, our store managers, if they got a precision ag specialist that's producing. Whatever that value is, I mean, but if you see a profitable individual, everybody quits questioning what you're doing, because they know, based on the metrics that we've outlined, that you're doing your job. Because they don't understand what we do day to day. That's not going to change, but at least we got a piece of paper for somebody that doesn't understand. They understand numbers, and we all can understand numbers. It's like, all right, did we make money or we lose money? And even the new guys, I mean, they're not profitable for the most part, but the goal is to break even. We still give them that sheet every month, and sometimes they go backwards, sometimes they go forwards, but it gives them something to look at as a report card, to know this is where I stand and this is where I'm at. And honestly, in about 2 years on all the guys, that they're producing for the most part. Or we're looking at, why are you not producing? And it's like, this may not be a good fit for you. And that's something you have to evaluate as an ongoing thing, because unfortunately, sometimes you hire people and it works out, and sometimes you hire them and it doesn't. And from my experience, for what I've been watching, that financial sheet's a pretty good indication of that. There's some unsaid metrics, different people bring different value in different ways. I mean, if you got a guy that can field start combines and, planters, and he's really good at doing demos, well, that doesn't necessarily come on that sheet, but, it's everything else is, and they're not spending their whole year doing demos. So usually those will produce sales at some point that will benefit you, but that financial sheet's a pretty good indication of where we stand.